Welcome back to another episode of the Moist Meter. Today, we're looking at the Five Nights at Freddy's movie that came out recently, and I'm just gonna say it, this movie was absolutely phenomenal. It completely blew me away. Like, I had pretty low expectations coming to this, I was walking in the theater expecting some, B-grade horror slasher cheese, but with the animatronics from FNAF, but there were so many scenes in this movie that I did not expect to see in a movie like this, and that's saying a lot for me. I don't think even Moonfall had this level of goofiness. Now, I won't be beating around the bush too hard. I think I'll skip the foreplay for now and just go right into the nitty-gritty of it. Now, I won't go into too much detail about the plot since it's pretty generic stuff, some guy finds this advertisement for a pizzeria hiring night guards, and then the animatronics, they all come to life and try to kill him. It's exactly how it goes in the games. But it was the scenes that sort of happened around this plot that I think were the highlights of this movie. They were where all the action was at. For example, one of my personal favorite scenes, and I shit you not, there is a scene in this movie where Foxy, the pirate robot dog character, he covers himself in oil and starts throwing it back. Yeah, you heard me right. He starts shaking it round and round, dropping it down low, dropping it like it's hot, full Nicki Minaj style. It was like a hip-hop music video. It was just straight gangster shit. I make no exaggeration when I say that that's one of the hottest things I've ever seen in any movie in my entire life. I actually had to step outside for a bit to catch my breath because I was just so hot and bothered after seeing that. It was completely wild. And that wasn't even the best part. In that scene where Chica gets up and starts chasing the night guard around, something snapped inside me and I went full beast mode, I just got down on all fours and I started barking, just going absolutely wild. Everyone who went to see the movie thought that someone's dog got let loose in the theater, but nah, that was all me, brother. I just went crazy. Scott Cawthon had absolutely no business making these robots look so voluptuous. I think what really brings this all together in a nice little bow, however, is the scene towards the end where the purple guy puts on his Springtrap suit and he looks at the camera and he says, "It's springin' time," and then he starts trapping all those innocent children. I just thought that was a pretty hype moment and just an all-around pretty good way of addressing the main antagonist, the real threat in this movie. All in all, this movie was a pretty decent experience. Although I will say this, however, I didn't even last 10 minutes into this movie. By the time the end credits were rolling, my libido was just in absolute agony. I had a lot of trouble walking back home. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. It was, it was pretty good, I reckon a lot of fans of the games will definitely get a kick out of this, they might see a character in the background and they'll start pointing at the screen like DiCaprio. But yeah, it was pretty good. And that's about it for this video. See ya.